But now we're working on brand new music. We've heard the song Bucked Off, and the rest of the world is going to hear it next Tuesday right here on the highway. What is so special about this song and where you are in your career right now, and why are we putting it out?
So I've been working on new music for a little while, cut a few songs. I'm in the studio with Dan Huff, who is, as you know, he's an amazing guy, an amazing producer. Mm-hmm. It's the first time I've worked with him. And
he's a guitar guy.
Yeah, he is, and big time. And it's the first time I've been in the studio where I say, the producer tries to get more out of me, and my thing is like, fine, you play it.
And he can.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't do that now. He's like, well, cool, here's what I was thinking. Oh, crap.
Damn it.
Well, we went in with several different things, and the reason that we picked this song...
It's called Bucked Off.
Bucked Off, right. It's a throwback for me to the reason I wanted to do country music, which, look, I came of age during the golden era for us, which was the late 80s, early 90s. And that time period, which to me is so magical, which was... You had so many different things on the radio, but one of the things that was kind of consistent was the rodeo songs and the metaphors and the analogies to that way of life. And I realized as I was writing songs for this new record, I've never done one of those. And kind of it's like, all right, so for me, the peak and the pinnacle artist in our format is George Strait.
Sure.
So I wanted to be, it's who all of us wanted to be at one point in time. We've all gone through our George Strait phase. Even most of the women. We've all wanted to be George Strait. No, it's like you see this guy who is like class and did great music and this sort of way of life. And I just see him with that graceful right off into the sunset, tipping his hat. And I'm like, okay, in my case, what would that be? It'd be like, no, I'd be in the dirt, laying on the ground, having, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what's
the opposite
what's
of?
What's this? And we started writing this concept of sort of like, a song that is a breakup song that's kind of fun, and it's basically a get back on type song. And I feel like what I loved about when we started the record process was we went in there and I cut a demo first with my band that was way down the middle, traditional. I mean, just straight down the pike, and sounded like it was from like 1983, a lot of it, and then when Dan came in, I said, so here's what I'm hearing. And he's like, cool, now I want you to pair up with that. You're really getting bucked off a bull. The guitar should do more of this. It should be more of the,
in your face.
Like in your face, make it. So what we wound up with, I think that's magical, is that if you turn this song on in the verse, it's the countryest thing on the radio. It feels like you're in Marina Del Rey. I mean, It's just like, I went and did the Reggie Young chorus strat parts. The lyric is written like it's from Dean Dillon's catalog or somebody like that. And then if you turn it on in the chorus, it's about the rockinest thing on the radio right now. So it feels like somehow I meshed these things that I love about country music and what I've always done in this. And it's what I wanted to lead with, because, the other thing is I'm not trying to save the world with this song. It's like, let's rock out and have a good time.